Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. So I wanted to say, I hope this message finds you well. I feel like somebody's going through something because the QR spiritual code of the day that I did today is about karmic lessons and going through difficulties, basically, no matter what those difficulties are. And I kind of feel that in here. So it's like I want to uplift your spirits. Maybe that's how some of you are feeling with someone around you, or if someone around you wants to do that with you, like, trying to put someone in a better mood, put a smile on their face, make them see, or try to get them to see, because we can't make anyone do anything, try to get them to see the brighter side of a situation, like, you'll pull through, or this isn't going to last forever kind of thing. Time heals all wounds, even if we still feel towards the situation or person, you know what I mean? We tend to move forward. At least that's the point. We have Candy Moonbeams, number 13, breaks down to a 4. I love these cards, they're so cute. But this is all about enjoying the moment, savoring those sweet moments. It's making me think of memories, where it's like, remember the good times, which happens a lot when people pass. It's like we need to focus on the good times, and we tend to focus on the good times when somebody passes away, because that's what we have to hang on to, and that's a beautiful thing. But we can do that with relationships, with any person as well, like no matter who exits our life or whoever we're separated from. We're always going to have those good memories. It's good to think about that, but not to dwell too much to get you into those sad feels, unless it's something you got to process through. But don't take on more. It's like, don't bite off more than you can chew. So don't take on more than you can handle. You do create your own luck with this energy. So it's like positive thinking. And with this card, it also talks about redirecting your negative thoughts into something positive. So, okay, with separation here, it says love, longing, abandon, divorce, broken dreams, heartbreak, grief. Broken dreams were standing out to me. So some of you, this might not pertain to an actual person, unless it's, you had a dream of you and so working out and it didn't. That would be a broken dream, but it could be like career path, projects, just life path in general. Like, I thought things were going to go this way, it was working out, and then it didn't, kind of thing. That would be a broken dream. But there's pain tied to this. And so, like, if any of you get in that mopey Joe feels like, oh, this didn't work out, like, whatever the thoughts are, stop yourself, catch yourself in that moment, and redirect your thoughts to something more positive, even if it has nothing to do with what you're originally thinking about. So it's like training your brain to be happier, to pull you out of the negative mindset, to pull you out of a sense of sadness. Someone might need to do that, and it's okay to do it all on your own privately, and take time for yourself so that you can release whatever's going on here. Or there's someone tied to you that needs to do that because they're clung to something that just didn't work out, basically. All right, so with this, I do want one of these. Let's see, what's up with this? Could pertain to a friendship. A significant holiday is standing out. Valentine's Day is coming up, so some people might get into this energy if they're feeling lonely, they don't have a partner, like the day of love kind of thing is not for me. There's like a pessimistic view here, even if it's a different holiday, but that holiday is coming up. So this kind of makes sense, just saying. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be single, basically. Take your lucky shot. You create your own luck. Is there someone you want to talk to? Is there someone you want to hang out with, spend time with? If so, this is saying, even if there was a time of separation, this doesn't feel like a divorce, though. It feels like you're just not dealing with someone. You're not talking to them. Maybe you want to, or maybe they want to. It's like, send that message. Yeah, there's an opportunity that's going to come up for someone to actually reach out and say something. And I feel like it will be a blessing. Whoever this person is might want to talk about some shit they've been going through, but I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like I miss talking to so-and-so. I miss dealing with them. I miss whatever the connection was. And Spirit's going, take your lucky shot and say, hello. You make your own luck. What do you want out of this situation? And if you want this person in your world, or you want to try to get them in it, you got to open up and say something. Someone does. Even if it's not you, it could be somebody who needs to do that with you. It could be denial here, but that's kind of stuck in the deck, so we're going to keep it here. Like, yeah, right, this isn't going to work. You won't talk to me, or I don't know. It's negative thinking. So when you find yourself thinking that way, redirect your thoughts to something positive. Offer and split energy. Yeah, somebody's torn, definitely. Between their thoughts and what they want. Like, oh, I want this. This would be so nice. Like a fantasy, a dream. Didn't I say broken dreams? It ain't gonna work out. Well, it isn't gonna work out if somebody doesn't take the lead here. If somebody doesn't say something. If you don't take a chance, a risk, yeah, it will just stay the same. It won't move forward. Take your lucky shot with this offer. Gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. I don't feel like there's a full coming together with this. This just feels like a gesture. Let's see. Decide what you really want and make your move. And let somebody know what you truly want. Instead of sitting there always wondering the what ifs. You know, like, what would my life look like if you were in it versus not? You know what it looks like when they're not, because they're not. This person is just worried about rejection. They're worried that they're not going to get what they want, that their dreams will be shattered. Because when you drum something up in your head and it's just like, oh, I want this so much, is it going to be what I'm thinking? And then you get rejected or something bad happens. It's like, well, there goes that fucking dream, kind of thing. That could have happened to this person or you in the past, where it's like, there is a divorce here for someone, which is pretty common these days, just saying, but it's like shattered hopes and dreams. It's like, it never works out, so what's the fucking point? Negative thinking, get out of that. You gotta try, or you'll never know. There's someone here who needs to take a stand in their own life for what they want. You are protected through this. Like, no matter what happens, whether it works out or not, whether you get what you want or not, always go into situations like this with no expectations, because then you won't be fully shattered. You might be disappointed, but if it doesn't work out, but it's not the end of the world. Someone's like heavily thinking, because I feel like I have so much I want to say, and I do want this. I want to talk. I almost feel like these are thoughts in someone's head, like by themselves, that nobody else knows about, because this person isn't talking to their friends and family about you or the situation. They're just contemplating silently within themselves, and it's driving them nuts is what it is, because it's overthinking. It's like, I shouldn't. I don't know. It's the two of pent. It's so funny. The spirit had me do that yesterday. I got something for you guys. Anyways, it's the Two of Pentacles energy. It's like, I'm so fucking torn right now. I just looked cross-eyed there for a second. It was funny. It's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Anyways, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to go to that. So enjoy the journey, which is what I was talking about with releasing expectations, enjoying the moment. Even if we don't get what we want, at least we'll know, so we can, let go and move on and take another lucky shot with somebody else. But I kind of feel like whatever this is going to work out for someone. They're just very pessimistic about it. Embrace each moment fully. Staying open to new experiences and lessons. If you don't get what you want, it could be a lesson based off from whatever happened here along the way. Just enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. Don't worry about the outcome. Like, am I going to get everything I've ever wanted? Is this going to work out till we're 100 fucking years old? Or is this situation going to work out? It feels like it's between people. It really does. don't worry about that. Worry about the moment. Worry about today. Like, are you enjoying the moment? Are you having fun talking to that person when you do, if this person reaches out or if you reach out to them? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying the moment? Are you savoring those sweet moments and looking forward to the next sweet little moment that you have? That's what you got to do in situations like this, but someone doesn't look at things that way. So anyways, I was doing this like channeled meditation message thing yesterday. It was last night. It wasn't. It was last night. I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. I keep forgetting I have the pause button, so when I start dying, I can pause it, but anyways, whatever. It's like I need to take a moment and just be like, center myself. Maybe somebody needs to do that in this energy, especially before they reach out and, you know, contact somebody or try to move this forward. Just relax, you know? So anyways, one card pull meditation is what Spirit had me do. I shuffled the deck, and with the cards that came out, there was 3 of them, but I at different times I would work on one card at a time, because I heard in my head, just focus. And I've been doing a lot of teaching with things like that lately. It seems like lessons have been in here, student teacher type shit, you know, when it comes to spirituality and gifts and understanding things. I mean, I'm not doing like one-on-one or anything like that, but like as Spirit teaches me, I want to show it to you, kind of thing. Because I had talked about in another reading not needing to focus too much on the meaning of the cards unless you feel drawn to it, because that stuff comes with practice. And it's not just what the author wants the cards to mean, is what does it feel? How does it feel to you? And you can do that in the moment throughout a reading, or you can do it one-on-one with yourself, just pulling one card at a time, seeing what you get, which is kind of what this was. But this is actually a reading, and is part of this reading, which I didn't know why I was writing all of this. So this is for the 2 of Pentacles, which is what drew me back to this. All that I wrote here is what I felt with that one card. And it wasn't even the colorful, funky, weird ones. It was these ones. It's the Rider-Waite, and it's just this. No color, no nothing. That's where I got all this information from, was from cards like this. I just wanted to point that out, so it's not always about foofy images and stuff, which is just fun sometimes. Which actually, hold on. I feel like I have a lot to share with you guys. I don't know why. So maybe this person just has a lot to say, or you do. Like, some time has passed, which is probably why this person is up in the air. Like, I don't know if I should even bother. Like, they're split. Their energy's split with this. Like, yes, I want it. No, I don't. I don't know. So, they want to share a lot with you because I got a new deck. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Funko version. Isn't that adorable? I can't wait to use this deck for you guys. But anyways, so yeah, this person's excited to speak to you, but they're nervous because they're worried that it's not going to work out. So anyways, I'm going to read everything I felt with these 3 cards because it pertains to this message. So, first impressions. Believe them or not, who to trust. So there's someone in this situation who's kind of going back and forth in their head, and it's like, I don't know if I should trust this person or that person, past person or new person. Is this true? Are we really connected? Is what you're saying real? What are your first impressions with this person? Like, your very first impression of them. Were you interested? Did they seem like a light-hearted person or a good person? Was their energy good? Or did you feel connected? Like, oh, I could talk to you. Like, I don't have any problems with you. If you felt that way, go off from your first impression and then kind of base things off from that with this situation, is what I want to say. Because somebody's like, this might be you when they come in and talk to you. Like, should I believe them or not? Listen to your gut, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition with that, and don't get all up in your head because it'll drive you nuts. That could be going on already, or it will once this person reaches out, or that's what they're dealing with. So remember, vice versa, flip-flop, wherever it fits. If it don't fit, don't take it on, let it fly away, you know? So anyways, what should I do here? This or that, a choice. Should I talk to you? Should I not? Should I let you go? Should I not? What do you want? Because when we're faced with a choice like that, like, should I talk or not? Should I let go or not? It's because we want to keep that person around. So why are we questioning that? Like, what is making us be up in our head about it? So it's like, if it's something or someone you want, why are you questioning it so heavily? What went wrong here? What's giving you that off feeling to make you even toss this around, this idea around? You know what I mean? So it's basically somebody has a choice here. And remember, we're reading about the Two of Pentacles, which is what's going on with this person. A balancing act, trying to hold everything together. So it's like trying to balance love, life, money, just everything, and keeping it on an even keel, which is very difficult to do, especially when you've got to do work on yourself, or you got to make time for yourself. So it's almost like, how do I balance this? Someone is a very busy person. They probably have a family, even if they're single, because I feel like I'm talking about someone who is single, looking for love, or they're interested in you, is how I'm going to put it, or you're interested in them, depending on who's who here. But it's like trying to fit you in. How am I going to fit you in to my life? Because I got to do this. I got to be there for my child or children. I got work. I've got family. Like, whatever. I've got all of this going on. I want to talk. How do I fit you in? How am I going to make this work? Well, when it comes to things like that, it's like, where's your free time at? And someone in that energy might go, I have none. Well, you always have free time. You have free time, take a shit. Just saying. Some people sit there for hours. I don't know how people do that. That's how you get hemorrhoids, just saying. But anyways. Why the fuck did I don't, out of all the examples. But anyways, that's the one that comes out. So you have time to do stuff like that. You have time to scroll on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. You have time to watch YouTube. Those are all things that you can move around and maneuver through. I mean, maybe not the shitting part, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. But the other stuff. So it's like, there's little things that take up this person's time or your time that can be switched around, and you can take their place. So it's like, okay, instead of sitting here scrolling through fucking Facebook for 10 fucking hours, that's an exaggeration, but for 10 hours, we'll say, I could take 5 of that and put you in it, or talk to you for an hour and then scroll for 9, whatever. You're still integrating this person into your life. So it's making room. Those are some ways that somebody can make time, because we always have time for the things we want. Remember that too. If someone doesn't make time for you, it's because you're not a priority to them. And maybe they treated you that way in the past. And if they did, they're going, I don't know what to do now. Yeah, so if you're a priority to someone, they'll make time. So anyways, figuring out a new or fresh start. So it could be with somebody new, something new, or just a fresh start in general with another person. Leaving heavy, hard, or painful feelings in the past. This person is having a hard time letting go of the past, because we do have separation here. And this could be between you and them, like they're thinking about all the shit that went wrong, or they're having a hard time letting go of someone they're divorced from, separated from, have a family with, or whatever. Like, there's a separation of some kind in that person's world that happened in the past, and it's hard for them to fully release themselves from it. They're figuring out how to start over, how to move past the past, basically. All right, looking ahead, even without clarity or full answers, so letting the ship sail without you. Which brings me back to the balancing act that I was feeling, like trying to hold everything together. It's like, some things you got to let go of, especially if it's too much on your plate, because you got to be able to do things for yourself, make time for yourself, and other partnerships, even if they're just friendships, because those are conducive to our growth. It's good to have a solid companionship with at least someone, so that we're not alone all the time and just doing shit for everybody else. So if there's someone who's kind of weighing you down, and you're the captain of the ship going, okay, well, Yes, I always do this. I always drive here. I always, whatever the hell you do or whatever they do. And then you can go, you're fully capable of this. Why do I have to do it all? You're the new captain. I appoint you captain because abandon ship. And then let them deal with whatever they need to deal with, because not every problem is with a past person. Not every problem that this past person has is your fucking problem, unless it pertains to your child or children that you two have together. So that would be a shared responsibility of the two parents, whether I'm talking to a mother or father, because I kind of feel that in here. Not for everyone, but that's in here. Take whatever messages resonate and whatever doesn't, let it go. I want to say that, and I want to be like, just listen. So maybe you're trying to get through to somebody or whatever. But if it has to do personally with the other person and it has nothing to do with you or your children, I'll say your family, let them deal with it. That's their fucking problem. Because you're not together. You're not their partner. So why take on shit that you don't, unnecessary shit, basically? Because if they get a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whoever the hell they are, that person can pick up the slack in that arena, or they can deal with it on their own, because grow the fuck up, I don't know. I feel like that feels like I'm chastising someone, but it's like trying to get through to somebody. Like, you need to focus on you. Don't be taken advantage of. Don't be a doormat. Whoever this person is doesn't view themselves as being a doormat, but they are with this specific person from the past. They let them walk all over them, basically. It's like, yeah, it's I don't know. Yes, a master. That's what's making me think of. So anyways, look ahead even if you have no clue where you're headed. Even if you don't have full clarity, just focus on your forward movement and enjoy the journey. All right, having the knowledge or info or information to proceed with something, but still hesitating. So it's like knowing exactly what you need to do, knowing exactly what steps should be taken here. Well, it's knowing exactly what you need to do, having all the clarity, but not knowing exactly where to go with it. So it's like, all right, I know this, but what steps do I take? Do I go forward? Do I go left? Do I go right? You know what I mean? Like, so it's not having full direction, because we're still kind of like, what? In this energy. But I feel like with the whole having this information about something or someone and still hesitating is more, it's like personal reservations. Like, should I do this? Like, it's feeling guilty or bad about something. Like, if I leave this situation and let somebody handle it on their own, I feel bad about it. So it's somebody's own thoughts and feelings that are keeping them stuck, ultimately. Appearing put together, everything is fine, when it's actually a struggle. So someone's going through a lot, but they put on a brave face. It's like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm just trucking through the situation. It's like, nothing's wrong here, when a lot is wrong here, because it's an internal battle with this person. So they definitely are wearing a mask with the world. It's like, I'm good, I'm fine. Those are the people that you really need to help and support, especially if you sense that there's something wrong, and maybe you did with this person and they didn't want to deal with it or face it or whatever. You don't have to be direct with them, but just show more support and be kind to them, because they're obviously going through something that they're not expressing. And people like that who are quiet about their problems, those are the ones that sometimes unlife themselves. I don't feel like this person is to that extent, but I do feel like those thoughts have crossed their mind. All right, knowing what you want, but not seeing how to make it happen, which is kind of where I was going with the whole having this information, knowledge, and still hesitating. But it's a little different between information and knowledge, like understanding a situation and whatever, versus feelings, like knowing what you want. What do you want? Well, I want this. How do I, okay, so for example, I want to connect with you. We'll just say that. Okay, well, how am I going to make that happen? I'm going to take my lucky shot, because this is what I want, and I'm going to contact you, and I'm just going to see what happens. And I'm not going to say you won't answer. Yes, you will, or whatever. I'm not going to plan for the future. I'm just going to go with the flow in the moment, because this is what I want. and work towards it. If you don't get what you want, it probably wasn't for you in the first place. Like if this person ignores you or just doesn't pan out in the end, that's okay too. At least you know you tried, and it will help build your confidence as well, taking those steps. So the next one, dun, 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 dun. I feel excited. I don't know why. I feel weird. I need to get more coffee. I know I seem like I'm just like zinging, but I'm not. I'm just in a really fucking good mood today, which is awesome. So the next one's the Two of Cups. And this is what I got off from that card. Your prayers are being answered. That's what I want to say. Keep your ass centered. All right. Seeing yourself in somebody else. So this person, maybe you saw yourself in this person too, but oh, there's a weird sound. What the fuck was that? I just got distracted. Anyway, seeing yourself in somebody else, which would be like, you know, those fun, silly traits that you have, whatever traits that you admire about you, you see in somebody else. Like, wow, we're a lot alike. We're very similar. We have the same sense of humor or similar sense of humor. We handle situations very similarly. Like, I don't know, I see myself in you. Even the broken pieces, which can be where trauma bonding can come in sometimes, but I feel like that's where a connection is. Because I did write feeling connected to somebody under that. So you do feel connected to this person, or they feel connected to you, even if they never told you, showed it, or anything. And it's because you have a lot in common with them, even if it wasn't originally seen that way. Your ambitions are the same as well. Like you both are go-getters. You both are very practical and family oriented, because that's strong in here. Family's very strong in this energy, so you value family connections and having that happy household. All right, waiting for them to reach out or make a move while standing firm. I do feel like the feminine energy is standing firm, like set a boundary. Doesn't male, female, doesn't matter. It's just the feminine energy, because the feminine energy is all about love. And if you overshare, over offer, and overextend yourself in that loving energy, it can come off as love bombing, being overbearing, you know, like pushy. And I kind of feel like the feminine energy is not back off, standoffish. It's standing strong. Like, yes, I have this love, but I'm not going to just give it out willy-nilly. So there's a boundary there, with an emotional boundary, which is good. I don't feel like any of you are really waiting for this person to reach out. I feel like they might be waiting for you to reach out, especially if you always did in the past. This is someone you know, because they wouldn't be thinking like this if you didn't know them, for one. It might not be exactly who you're thinking about in the moment. It could be. I'm not sure who we're reading about. But this feels like whoever this other person is, they're heavily thinking of you, and they know you're going to reach out. You're going to find a way to talk to them, because you always have. You always did. You always talk to them. You always were like, hey, I'm going to check in with you. I'm going to see what's going on, or whatever. What are you up to? But you're not anymore. You're standing firm in your decision in this situation. And it's not even blocked energy. It's just, no, I'm not doing it anymore. You need to take the lead. You need to take your lucky shot, because I took mine. It didn't work out. Like that kind of thing. So you're standing firm in what you said to yourself, because this person probably doesn't even know that. So you probably made a pact with yourself, like, you know what? If I talk to him again, great, but it won't be because I initiated it, that kind of thing. And then we have cautiously offering love, but preserving self-love, not giving too much, which is what I already said with the whole standing firm energy. It's not being closed off. It's just preserving some love for yourself, so you're not giving it all away, and you're not offering it freely to those who don't fucking deserve it, which is great. All right, so then we have healing a connection with somebody. Yeah, somebody wants to heal shit with you, and they're torn about it because the Two of Pentacles, like we said, overcoming problems from the past, from past relationships, and being more protective over your heart and feelings. So I feel like both of you have been doing some work. One of you is farther along in the healing process than the other, but it's still happening between two people, like separately, individually. So with them, with you, it's overcoming past problems. Like, this isn't a problem anymore because we have separation and needing, someone's focused on all the sweet memories of the fucking past, and it probably ain't gonna work out for them. That's something they need to release. It's like, it's okay to have those memories, but just because you had a good times with somebody doesn't mean it's gonna be that way when you reconnect with them, or when they come, if you get everything you want. I feel like somebody has a fantasy in their head about an ex, and that ex needs to go because you're separated for a reason. Somebody's forgetting about the bullshit that was pulled in that situation. And even if they're not fully forgetting, they're not focused on it because they don't want to face it. They don't want to deal with it because it probably upsets them. But that's something that they're overcoming. And they are more protective over their heart. I feel like you are too, which is why you're probably the one standing firm. But regardless, it's just because this doesn't feel like blocked or walled off energy. It feels like being protective, like being more cautious, ultimately listening to yourself above what you see and hear. So opening up to somebody, this person wants to open up to you. I already said that. Equally yoked effort. You give, I give, not one-sided. That's what needs to happen here in order for it to move forward. If it's not equally yoked, it won't work. Just like I said with that whole standing firm. You know, if you were the one that was always reaching out and they weren't, you know, they need to put that effort in, and then it needs to be a back and forth. And if it's not for you because it's not fair, basically. So we have and then I got the Four of Cups, and then I walked away. Well, there's a couple things I wrote down, but I didn't write down as much with the Four of Cups. I got interrupted is what it was. I didn't just get up and walk away from this. Somebody called me. So maybe somebody came in the situation. It's like, I didn't just get up and walk away from you or all of this. Somebody came into the picture. That could have happened here because that's weird how I said that. But anyways, Four of Cups. Looking at what's gone. Not seeing a new opportunity because of the past disappointments, which I've kind of already gone over. So I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So there's something that you have said on repeat to this person, maybe directly, indirectly, however it's happened. And it's like, I'm not going to keep giving you the same advice. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. It's just, you know, either you're going to see or you're not, and that's up to you kind of thing. That's what it feels like. Letting people and opportunities pass you by. That's kind of what somebody's thinking about right now because of the past. Somebody was too clung to the past and hopeful that it would turn around, things would work out, whatever, that they let you go. They let opportunities go. They let a lot go. And they might be standing there going, thinking about that, like, did I just let this really good opportunity? What the fuck is... Anyways, did I really let this good opportunity go? Or was it nothing? Being stubborn, closed off to others, sulking. I'd rather be alone. I feel like that's the energy that someone was in. Like, whatever, dating's stupid. I'd rather be alone anyways. You know when you have feelings like of disappointment where it's like, oh shit, that didn't work out. I thought it was gonna go differently. Whatever, I'd rather be single anyways. Like, I don't want to fucking date anyone. I don't have time for this shit. That's kind of what it feels like because you're pushing those feelings away because you don't want to face it or this person doesn't. And I feel like that is kind of the energy they're sitting in right now. They're going over a lot. And I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to go. Excuse me. I wanted to start singing Cha-Cha-Cha-Chia. Remember Chia Pets? I don't know why. I don't know what the hell that has to do with anything. I'm just gonna keep coughing. Oh my god. Someone's throat chakra is trying to open. They're trying to clear it so they can say something. Give me some advice. We'll start singing Give Me Some Lovin' every day. Anyways, what advice do we have for the collective? That looked like it wanted to jump out, but it didn't. Somebody wants to do something or say something, they just haven't. There's a lot of hesitation here. A lot of hesitation. You know what's weird? Because I'm thinking of Valentine's Day all of a sudden. It's like Valentine's Day around that time would be like the perfect time to reach out and say something because the day of love, you know, and all that crap. But that's corny. That's stupid. Like, I don't know. Is somebody thinking like that? Like, oh, this would be so cute, but that's stupid. I can't. Like, I don't. So-and-so will read too much into it. Or maybe it's just the timing, too. Like, okay, this person wants to talk to you, and it's around Valentine's Day. So it's like, I don't want so-and-so to read too much into this. I just want to say hi. I don't know. So it was like going back and forth in their head about that. It's just a Hallmark holiday, you know? Like, don't read too much into dates on a calendar and holidays. I did say there's significance with a holiday. Well, that's right around the corner. And it's during full moon energy, just saying, which is the snow moon, where all is quiet and still. It's like after the silence, everything wakes up. So there's a break here, definitely. Beautiful heart. Open your wings and fly. Your advice is open your fucking mouth, basically. Basically, every time I want to say something about this, about forward movement, moving forward, like, I want to talk to you kind of thing, my fucking voice just starts going, Take your lucky shot. Spread your motherfucking wings and fly. I believe I can fly. Oh my god. They think about it every night and day. So that's what I have for you. This is actually really cute. Even though there's a lot of ickiness in here and, you know, shit that people need to work through, that's fucking life. I'm just saying. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I feel like focus on the happy times. Focus on the sweet memories. Not just memories, sweet moments. So don't just focus on the sweet memories between you and whoever. Focus on those beautiful moments that are happening right fucking now. Or coming up, you know, whenever it happens. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey. Love you guys. Peace.